All right, YouTube, it's me, Brandon, again. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you, I am frustrated now. You know, I was on Dan Adams' channel about uh about 3 days ago. He prayed over me for me to be delivered of pornography. I've been delivered, but the thing is, today I gave in again because I reset my phone. I reset my phone. It's a factory setting on the Galaxy A11. It's a factory setting. I reset my whole phone entirely and then deleted the blocker X off the phone. And I was just minding my business. I was laying in my bed, then the urges out of nowhere came out of nowhere. I ain't had the urges in about 3 to 4 days now. This is the fourth day. The urges had this. I know that one number. The enemy. The enemy. He set a hook, set a snare, and I fell right into it like an idiot. I went right back to that sin. But I only indulged in it one time. I mean, I'm not lying when I say I was going strong these last 4 days, but I've been delivered. I have. It's just that urge came on to me because the last 3 days I ain't been feeling that urge. I was fine, but today the urge just came on me so strong. And you know how frustrating that is to keep constantly, you know, to fall into the sin again when I've been delivered with Daniel. And I wanted an answer from him. Like, I know Jesus is always the solution. Jesus is always the answer. He's always the way. He always the truth. He always the life. But I want an answer, like, cause I know Daniel prayed on me and he casted out that demon. He casted that demon of pornography out of me, that unclean spirit of pornography out of me. And I'm wondering, can they spirits come back into me? And they was at work in me, and I believe that I opened up a spiritual door. Cause it said, "Don't get the devil an inch, or he'd take a mile." And look what I'm done. I'm sorry for only coming on here when I doing an update about my situation. Cause I was going strong the last 3 days. I stayed away from lustful. I was controlling my eyes. I probably need to be prayed over again and just get some, get some wisdom from Daniel. Cause I know he probably was probably dealing with this as well. Now I'm just not the only one. And this is it's kind of frustrating to be completely honest. And I'm being completely honest with all of you. I know that y'all have been with me. I know I don't have that many subscribers, but I'm thankful for the time, the subscribers that I do have. I'm grateful for it. But yeah, I didn't. Well, I guess I should have been expecting it, but my dumb self decided to lay in the bed, knowing this is a prone spot for me to masturbate, on my home bed. This is a prone. This room, I used to do it for years, and this one, well, 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 not in this house. We moved. We live in the same neighborhood, but we moved to a separate, or a different house. But I've been doing that sin in this house for years. I think we moved about 2015 or maybe 2016. I don't remember, but I know I was in ninth grade or something like that. But yeah, it was like 4 or 5 years ago. I was doing this sin every day in this house, every single day, and that just amazes me how many times that I was actually doing that sin. But all jokes aside, it's not funny, but it's just frustrating. It frustrates me so much. 'Cause I know Daniel Adam prayed on me. I feel like a fool, and I feel like that was a waste of time for him. I don't, I don't want to make that man. I don't want Daniel Adams to think, hey, I'm not taking it seriously. I want to take it seriously. I want to leave this sin behind completely, but I keep finding the urges are hard to deal with. I keep finding that well, today the urge came on me today. 'Cause I ain't had these urges for 3 days. It just happened. It just so happened to happen. That ain't number the enemy. The enemy probably shot a dot at a fiery dart at me to see if it was a seed, and I gave in like a fool. Man, I gotta keep my guard up, especially around at my work at Walmart. There's a lot of beautiful, attractive females that come in and out of Walmart, and I gotta guard my eyes because we men are prone to look. If a woman, a very beautiful woman, walk past us, we prone to look back, and I'm not trying to do that. Cause that was a problem too. I was looking back when we all men, we all used to do this. We all used to look back when a woman passed it, but I don't try to do that. I don't want to do that. I know this sin, and I was going so strong too, and I gave into my flesh again. but I need some guidance. I know I'm still a baby in Christ, and I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes. But it's, I'm not trying to take God's grace for granted. I'm not trying to say, hey, I can keep living in sin, because I don't believe in once saved, always saved. But I believe that you can't struggle with sin, because we do have a sinful nature. But I'm not saying this is, don't take this as don't take it, oh, this is an excuse to sin for me. I didn't say that. Not an excuse to sin. You shouldn't take God's grace for granted. I know you, of course God knows you're gonna struggle with this, because I've been doing this for years. I mean, I don't know when I got addicted to this, but I know it started when I was probably a little kid. And, when you a little kid, you innocent. You think you're not doing it, but you know you're doing something wrong. But you say, hey, it's nothing wrong with this. I'm not hurting anybody. It's just my little thing. But in reality, it's a sin. And I'm kind of, I'm kind of frustrated myself, to be honest, that I gave back into my flesh again. And I know this video is kind of long, but I just want y'all to know that I'm serious about this. I'm not trying to look for the approval of men. I'm not trying to look for the sympathy of men. I come on here on YouTube because I don't want this to stay in the dark. I don't want this. I don't want the devil to torment me with this, because I'm not telling anybody about this. That's what the enemy does. He tries to torment you. You did that sin again. God don't love you. He hates you. You shouldn't even go to prayer to talk to him. He won't forgive you. God will forgive you. You confess the sin and forsake it. But I think they said you hide your sins, you will not prosper. But the person that confesses and forsakes his sin shall attain mercy. I don't know what Bible verse that is, but I saw that somewhere in the Bible, or I saw it somewhere on a video. But yeah, I mean, it's okay to be frustrated. I understand that. I just hope God don't hold this against me on Judgment Day. I know God gonna bring every work that I have done and my intent. I gotta look at my heart too. Like, what is my heart? Like, what is the condition of my heart? What is my reason for doing this video? I gotta look at all of this stuff. But reality, I just want to tell people, because I don't want it to stay in the dark. Because the devil work can't prosper when it's brought and when it's exposed. The devil work cannot prosper. Okay? He works in the darkness. His work cannot prosper. The devil use fear. He use anxiety. The devil likes to use all types of stuff. And I know I'm still learning. I've only been a Christian about 3 months now. I think it's as soon as May hits, it's gonna be 4 months. I ain't been a Christian that long, but one thing for sure, when I definitely want to appear at the beam and seat of Christ. I don't want to appear at the great white throne judgment. Because the beam and seat of Christ is for rewards. There's no condemnation. It's just rewards. And I know this video kind of long, and if y'all watch it all the way through, I'm grateful for it. I just want y'all to know that there was an issue all throughout my life. I was dealing with this sin. I got caught a couple of times watching some stuff that I shouldn't have been. I got a whooping, I think. Just got caught one time touching myself. It's frustrating to do this sin 24/7. Well, I'm not doing it 24/7 now. God did change me. I'm not watching anime as much as I used to anymore. I do watch anime, but not as much anymore. I really don't play it. Well, I'm not really playing the game, but I did download a game on my phone. I'm not really playing the game because that's what I used to do: watch anime, play video games, and YouTube, and pornography and hentai, all that. That's what's my main thing of doing. I know the video is kind of long, but I'm sorry for going on a rant. And basically, I'm just very frustrated at myself because I know better by now. Sometimes you feel like you made way too many mistakes, but I'm not saying this is a license to sin. I'm not saying that at all. Cause I think Paul said, "Should we sin? Should we sin so more grace come about? Of course not. How can we who died to sin live in it any longer?" And I keep being a fool, a fool. And cause he said, "A dog returns to his vomit, so a fool returns to his folly." And my folly is pornography. And I've been a fool, and I'm being hard on myself because I am a fool. But I know God had forgiven me, and I get upset sometimes because I know I shouldn't be doing this sin. It gets getting on my nerves. I went back to the sin again. It gets very frustrating. It get very frustrating to me. I was going strong for 4 days. 4 days. And look what I'm done. And look what I'm done again. God knew this was coming. He knows the future and past and present. He seen this. He knew this was coming. He knew I was gonna fall. And I keep following him. And I let my guard down again. I'm not taking any advice that I told myself that I would. I need to walk out of my room or walk to the park or something. I need to do something. Cause just sitting here and knowing that I'm tempted and I had the urge is probably not wise. Cause I'm gonna give in. I know I am. But I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting in bed. It's like I don't even think about the consequence. I just think about doing the sin and then I think about it after. All right, that's long enough. All right, y'all. Bye.